Yo, what's up guys? We back at it for another Dokkan battle video. And we are getting into the Trunks and Goten EZA. I wanted to do something a little different. I kind of noticed that in my previous videos, I do the whole like 1 through 30 and that just kind of, to me it felt like it was a little dragged out. So at least I could do is start from like 15 and then go all the way to 30. Now with this, they're asking for either extreme or super STR, or you could just go the artificial life forms route, which if you've been playing the game for a minute, then you should already have like more than enough artificial life form characters. Like basically that's just like a full Majin Buu team.
All right, let's do this.
Which in retrospect it's really easy to get because we've had like a couple of celebrations where these guys have just been on like multiple banners. You can even coin the int Majin Buu right now. So yeah, make sure you grab him because he's still good. So yeah, these guys are finally out in game, easy aid stats and everything, and they're looking pretty good. I mean, on top, like I said in my last video, like on top of like their whole like RNG like kit, they still have like that active skill where they just get guaranteed dodge just for the turn. And I've seen videos where these guys can basically like quad super and just lay down the crits. So I think despite the whole RNG like factor in their kits, I think overall this is going to be like a pretty solid unit for the Kamehameha team, because we also have that we have the Tech Trunks or Tech Super Saiyan Trunks, then we have the Int Super Saiyan Goten that also link well together. So with those two on a team, we'll definitely be able to get like their extra buffs and active skill going. Yeah, these guys will be good on Gohan's Kamehameha team. Even just any team that has like Kamehameha, like where they all synergize. So I'm excited for this unit. I definitely gonna test them out in game for sure. I don't know what events I personally want to take them in, but if you guys have any idea on where you want to see them like shine the most, let me know in the comment section, because I try and tend to go for like the longer fights just so it'd be easier to get, you know, all their, like you can see like basically every aspect of their kit, like at least go long enough to where I can get the active skill and try and see them like at their best. But I noticed like a lot of those fights aren't really the hardest, so they don't really get to see like their full potential of like how much they could actually take. Like I'm gonna take them in the Cell Max event, because Cell Max, I'd say on global right now, is probably one of the hardest bosses we have, just because of like how tanky he is. And then also, this is also a good idea, I'm gonna do a tier list of the top 10 hardest fights on global, because as of now we don't have the STR Goku and Frieza fight. Only JP has that right now. So yeah, I played pretty much like every event in this game, so from like the new harder fights, I'm going to definitely do a tier list on those for sure. I don't think we've had one of those like in a minute in the community. Like, I mean, just the way these fights are structured now, it's so like, it's unique and it's good. It's healthy for the game, because before you would just, I'd say when I started was when like we were getting like the Fighting Legend events. So I'd say at the time, the hardest event for me when I first started playing was the Fighting Legend Goku GT. That was the hardest, especially that STR Golden Great Ape. Dude just hit like a freaking 18 wheeler going at like 60 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on the unit, like you're pretty much toast. And then I ended up beating them, and then, you know, during those Fighting Legend events, like they disabled dodge the last fight. You couldn't debuff really. And now fights like these is like, yeah, they're hitting a lot harder, but you can debuff. So it doesn't make it like as bad, you know? But it's also fun at the same time, because it just gives other characters a chance to shine and really like let their kit, you know, like shine as well. Because with some units, they have like debuffs in their super attacks, but we couldn't utilize those before. But now we can. For most fights, it's like later in the fight where you can utilize like their super attack effects, where so like stun or seal, like you can really see that. So I kind of like the direction that Dokkan is taking. I mean, red zone, supreme magnificent battles, might as well just call it blue zone. The memorable battles, those are good. Those are a little easy, but they're good. I'd say top 3 hardest fights in the game right now for global. I'd probably say, I know I said Cell Max, but for me, it'd have to be like the STR Gogeta from the Supreme Battle Spectacle. Because, dude, that guy, or Supreme Magnificent Battle, my bad. That guy, you just never know what to expect from him, really. You know, like, don't let him like super and then AoE right after that, because it's looking like an L for you unless you just get lucky. But it'd have to be that Gogeta fight, then Cell Max. Because Cell Max, he's pretty predictable. He's just super tanky. And you can like stun, seal, debuff him. That Gogeta fight, you just gotta like power your way through and just hope like your units actually dodge. And the RNG gods are shining above you. So yeah, it'd be the Gogeta, Cell Max, and I'd say Beast Gohan, just because he always attacks in the first slot and he will stun you. So you're pretty much a sitting duck out there. If he seals, and he also locks the rotation. So if he locks the wrong unit in slot 1, yeah, it's looking like a wrap. And then he's gonna always super first turn, then he's gonna stun. Yeah, it's just looking pretty bad overall. That was weird. The cord came loose.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, I mean, I'd say in my opinion, those are the 3 like hardest fights in the game. Now, when we get that Goku and Frieza fight, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Jiren like right after this celebration. Like maybe he's gonna be this. They're probably gonna do what they did for anniversary. Like during the last week of the anniversary, they're just gonna slide Jiren in there like they did for UI Goku. So I mean, could be. Maybe they might slide Master Roshi in somewhere in there. But since we're synced up now, it's like, you know, how are they gonna get those 2 units in? Because those are the only ones we're missing. But until we get that fight, then, you know, we still have like some kind of like edge in the global version at least.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing a tier list coming up soon, so just be expecting that soon. A tier list of the hardest fights on global. Now, like I said before, I think they really should like consider making these like EZA battles for like TURs at least like a little bit shorter. Like just make them all like 10, like just 10 rounds. So I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just me being lazy, but even with the auto, it's just kind of like just dragging it out at this point. I don't know. If you disagree, let me know in the comments, and then I'll battle you over it. Any disagreeers, any naysayers, drop your hot takes and how you feel about my comment, and then yeah, we can go ahead and have a little chat about that. Yeah, this definitely is a full circle moment because I remember the time these guys first dropped. I was around when these guys first dropped. I just started playing the game too. Like I said, segue into the countdown celebration for the 6th anniversary. So it's kind of like surreal seeing these guys easy A, like what, three and a half, almost 4 years later. Alright guys, we are at the final stretch, the home stretch, the finish line. Stage 30. Now, a lot of these aren't that hard, but I will say when we get those, so okay, you guys know the Destined Rivals Easy A's, like with the Goku and Vegetas, where you gotta fight both of them in the Easy A's? I remember those were tough. Now imagine when we get the Super Easy A's for those kind of units. Bro, those fights are gonna be gnarly. Like, you basically gotta fight 2 Super Easy A level units at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine how hard it was, like, for like regular units, especially if you don't have like the super juiced up ones. Dude, that fight's gonna be, it's gonna be killer. I also remember when, like, this is when, like, I also didn't really know how to team build either. Like, I was just, when I first started, I was using units that I just personally liked. Just put them all on the same team without realizing, like, oh, there's actually, you have to strategize in this game. You can't just get all your favorite characters and just put them, like, on one team. It's like, no, they need to synergize. And it needs to make sense. I mean, even till this day, sometimes the rotations still don't make sense, but if you played the game long enough, you know like what builds work and what doesn't. Now, how long are we gonna get Super Easy A's for? I don't know. They haven't really been too transparent on that, but imagine we live to see the, like, this game lives to see the day where, you know, this Buhan gets a Super Easy A. I mean, that's not going to be for some years, but I'll probably give him like another 3, maybe 4 years before he's Super Easy A's. But then again, we'll probably already have like another busted like Bootinks or Buhan. So this guy will pretty much be like a relic of the past. Alright, well, that was the Easy A for the Super Saiyan Trunks kid and the Super Saiyan Goten kid. Before we end this video, we're just gonna go ahead and Easy A them. Where are these guys at? Oh, I'm also grinding out the Bio Broly as we speak, so just be ready for that video. Okay, we'll get out of Artificial Life Forms. Where are these? Where are these young whippersnappers? Ah, here we go. So I never had them rainbowed, huh? Where are they at now? 89%. Dang. I definitely need to change their build. I'll do that for sure. I'll change the build. The dodge needs to go up. All that needs to go up. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and give him the Easy A seal of approval. I could have sworn I had them rainbowed. I guess not. That kind of bothers me now. And I gotta sell my Zenny. Jeez, bro. I mean, luckily I just have enough. So it don't even matter though. Gotta find these guys over again. Bro, I still don't have enough? I know I'm not broke, but damn. Yeah. Now we have way more. Alright, boom. Let's go ahead and give these guys the Easy A seal of approval. Alright, now we train them. Do this. Or Alright, and I think now that they're Easy Aid, I'm gonna just go ahead and give them a sticker. I mean, the sticker effect's not gonna be too crazy, but I just figured, like, why not? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's not too crazy, but it's not too bad either. Alright, get our gifts. And then also, once you Easy A these guys as well, you can go ahead and collect your Hercule statues. Yeah. Well, alright guys, that was the Easy A battle for the Goten and Trunks. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.